Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make an handbag album. I'm showing you all the supplies that we need to make that album. To make an handbag album, first of all, we require chipboard pieces. To make this album, we need two chipboard pieces of 6 into 6 and one piece of 2.5 into 6 inches. All my markings are in inches. Second thing is we need a good quality cardstock, black cardstock. The base of our album is with black cardstock. Third is design papers, pattern papers. And I must tell you, these are the best I have used till date. Next is pair of scissors, magnets, brads, magnetic locks. I'll show you which one I am using. These magnetic locks. Some may call magnetic buttons. Some ribbons. Tacky tape. This one to make a hole. And most important, handles. I choose red to match with my cardstock. Now to start with, first of all, we need two black cardstock and we'll be joining these two cardstock to make a bigger one. These are 12 into 12 cardstock. Our first step is to make the base of an handbag album. Don't forget to burnish your tacky tape. We'll join these to get a bigger piece. Like this. Now we'll start with our scoring. To make a 6 into 6 inches handbag album, first of all we'll score at 1.5 inch. You can see I score at 1.5 inch. Then on 6.25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.25 inch gap. Our middle piece is 2.5 into 6, 2.5. So our next score will be at the gap of 2.75. 1, 2, 2.5, 2.7. I'm taking 0.25 space extra so that when we fold our album, it didn't get tear. Again 6.25 inch gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.25. Then last is 1.5. 1, 1.5. Now we'll be cutting this extra cardstock. Then again on a longer side we'll be scoring at 1.5 inch. Then take a gap of 6.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.25 inch gap. Then again 1.5, 1 and 1.5. I'm just extending these lines and I'll be cutting off the extra piece. This one, which is extra. So to make a cover base, we are taking first one piece of 6 into 6 inch cardstock, which we will be pasting on this. Sorry, I am taking 6 into 6 piece of chipboard, which I will be pasting on this cardstock to make the cover of the album. Here I have used white tacky tape because my red tacky tapes are finished. After leaving 1.5 inch gap, the next we score जो 6.25 का gap लेके किया था, on that box I am pasting this 6 into 6 inch cardstock chipboard. Next is our next piece, 2.5 into 6. In between two pieces of chipboards, I'm leaving a good gap so that when we fold, it didn't crack. Our third piece is again 6 into 6 inches chipboard. And I'm pasting this like this in between my scored lines. Now I'm folding all my sides and I'll be pasting them to make a strong base. I'm just removing some corners. Adding tacky tape. You will see in this tutorial I'll be using complete tacky tape. Mostly I'll use tacky tape because मुझसे क्या होता है कि when I use glue or something, definitely mess होता है वो, and I don't like mess. That's why I always use tacky tape in my albums. I never use glue, never ever. Simple. Now I'm burnishing all my tacky tape on all sides. Guys, don't forget to burnish your tacky tape. Only then you will get a good grip. My next step is I'm pasting these like this. Always start with center. And burnish well. Opposite side. I always use 250 to 270 GSM for my album, and for inside flaps, those extra flaps which we made, in that I use lesser amount of GSM just because वो बहुत ज़्यादा bulky, when we add pattern paper embellishments वो बहुत ज़्यादा bulky हो जाता है, and हमारे स्क्रैप बुक का लाइफ कम हो जाता है. लाइक दिस. नाउ see, our base is ready. You can see, you can make this base of any size, guys, any size. Today I have made 6 into 6 and I'm making 4-page album in this. You can make any size with this method.